What's up, everybody? This is David Kemp here from Day Shave Forever. So I'm coming to you with a video. It is titled 10 Ways to Identify the Wrong House for the Holiday Dinners. So we know we got Thanksgiving coming up, we got Christmas coming up, we got everything coming up, and it's going to be a lot of things going on. You're going to need to be ready. You know, when everybody's sending out their invites, you're going to need to know how to choose. So, thank me later. So, number one way to identify the wrong house. If you don't like the host, you don't want to do that. Because there's a chance that the host knows and she just invited you, or he just invited you just to be nice. And you don't want to put that kind of power in somebody else's hands to decide what you're gonna be putting in your mouth. You get what I'm saying? Cause you just don't know. I mean, you see what's going on in the world. You don't know who be cooking. You don't be knowing what people doing to their food. So you don't want to do that. That's number one. Number two, if you're eating at 2 p.m. and the meal is over at 4 p.m., oh, you're definitely in the wrong house. What am I going to do at 6 o'clock when dinner comes around? Like, how am I supposed to eat? This was my whole plan. I didn't cook today. You got to think about stuff like that. I mean, on Thanksgiving, are you trying to not have enough food? Are you really trying to run to McDonald's on Thanksgiving? Are you really trying to make that extra trip? You know, you got to think about that. You got to think ahead. You got to think about breakfast, lunch, and dinner on Thanksgiving. You don't want to have these kind of issues on that day because you know you're gonna have everything in the freezer. You're not gonna have nothing thawed out because you ain't expecting to cook. So, number two, you want to look at that. Number three, if there's a macaroni and cheese issue, if there's a macaroni and cheese discrepancy, we don't know who's making it. We're having a hard time finding a recipe. You don't want to do that. You don't want to put that kind of pressure on the cooks. You don't. You want to just go to another place. You don't want to do that. Number four, if there's only baked desserts from a local Kroger or a local Meijer, like a local Walmart, oh, you definitely at the wrong house. This is not a time to eat a pecan pie from Meijer, no, or from a Kroger. This ain't the time to be buying a baked pie. This is not the time to be buying some donuts for dessert. I need to see some flour on the floor. Yeah, from the crust that you made. Yeah, I need to see some flour on the floor from the peach cobbler that you made. I mean, where's the cookies? The homemade cookies. What's going on? I mean, no. We're not doing any grocery bags full of items in boxes, calling it desserts. Because this is the time to eat home-cooked desserts. Point blank. No discussion about that. Number five, if there is no one over 60 years old that is cooking, you're completely in the wrong house. Who's gonna manage these young folks who don't wash their hands when they go in the refrigerator? Who gonna manage that? No, wrong house. Number six, if you don't trust the safety of meal temperatures at this house, if you don't trust the bacteria freeness of the food, you're completely at the wrong house. This is supposed to be a carefree day. Like, really, you already worked 9 to 5 yesterday. You don't need to do that. This is a vacation day. I mean, you don't want to do that. Like, that's not something you need to worry with. You know, it's already people killing each other in the world. Number 7, if they're asking everybody to cook something at this dinner, no. It's a potluck. If they're asking everyone, it's a potluck. If they don't have a team, a dream team cooking, you don't want to do that. You don't want to put that kind of faith in the hands of everybody. And you're just going to get everything. You don't want that. You know. Number 8. If there's not at least 2 types of everything at this table, no, definitely not. You want some and some. You don't want just one. No. Number 9. If you don't have to take your shoes off at wherever this dinner is being hosted, you don't want to go there. Maybe you do. And finally, number 10. Most importantly of importantlies. You don't want to go to a house that you were not invited to. Like, who does that? Do not show up with your Pillsbury cookies in your hand. Don't show up with some Hawaiian Punch, a big old gallon. Don't show up. You were not invited. That is not your ticket in to a dinner you were not invited to. So again, this is not even a video for you, actually, because this is for people to have choices. So honestly, don't show up to a house. Don't do that. That's the one that you don't go to. So again, thank you everybody for watching my video. Add us on Instagram. Add us on YouTube. Hope y'all have a great holiday, and I hope I made you guys. Hope I made you guys smile. You know, we need more love, hugs. Bye.